Well, good morning, or whatever time it is, and welcome to the woods. Today I've got a pretty ambitious day. About 11 miles today. I'm hoping to hit the Horn and Rogers Ledge and sleep somewhere up on Rogers Ledge. I brought my camera with me today in hopes of a nice sunset, potentially a nice sunrise, and maybe even clear skies for the Milky Way tonight. Moon is at, I think, 1%. The only issue is the forecast has been jumping back and forth with clouds. The upside to that is if there's clouds, it will make for a good sunrise or sunset. It's cold right now. It's like 43 degrees. So I threw a winter hat and my neck warmer in the bag. Other than that, I packed really light because there's so much water on the trail. I don't have to carry 10 pounds of water today, so I am loving this. So yeah, we're gonna hit 2 viewpoints and a nice pond. So we'll get moving on the trail and see where the day brings us, but should be a pretty good day. No threat of storms, nice cool breeze should keep the bugs at bay. Yeah, I think we're in for a nice little adventure. Looks like things are starting to open up a little bit. So here is the first view of the pond. Pretty nice. I do believe we're going up there. I'll see if I can get a better view from along the shores. Oh, but it's peaceful here. This is a nice spot. So right now, I'm going to continue on to the Kilkenny Ridge Trail. That is where the Horn is located. And then I will backtrack, come this way, and hit Rogers Ledge. And that's where I plan to spend the night, somewhere out there. There's a little viewpoint. Let's check this out real quick. Wow. Oh, it's so peaceful. Some moose poop. A lot of people have talked about the abundance of moose evidence on this trail. There was some. I'd say a fair amount. I've seen a lot more on the Slippery Brook Trail. You want to see some moose evidence? Go to the Slippery Brook Trail. A lot of moose over there. So a quick little story about moose and wildlife. When I lived in Colorado, I used to do a lot of pre-dawn hiking for sunrise photography. And I was always aware of the wildlife. I wasn't just willy-nilly trekking out there, but I was hiking in the dark a lot. And you know, you're out hiking, you're keeping an eye on the ground, and where you're walking, you're not really looking ahead of you. And one day I was out at Sprague Lake. Man, I was probably maybe only 5 or 10 feet from a herd of bull elk. Like, these things were massive, and shook me up a little bit because I could have walked right into them and could have turned into a worse situation than it was. You know, that morning I got an awesome picture of a moose though. I'll put that up on the screen for you. But yeah, I don't really like to hike in the dark anymore unless I absolutely have to, but it's not something I'm signing up for. It's a nice bridge. Is nice. It's just covered in boulders and moss and ferns. As of now, I'm in the shade. It's a really nice trail. It kind of reminds me of Acadia, just a little less damp. It almost has that coastal woods feel to it. Like, it's nice. Yeah, enjoying this. I think we just kind of started to wrap around the mountain here. And yeah, shouldn't be long now before we get some views. Doesn't seem like it though from here, but we're not far off. Well, we have made it up to the Horn. Almost 360-degree views. Beautiful day for it. Wow. I want to say Mount Cabot's behind me. I believe that's called the Bulge. It's like the Kilkenny Ridge is over here. And then where we're going after this is that little hump out there. I believe that's where Rogers Ledge is. So that's where I plan to spend the night. And I mean, right now there's really not much cloud in the sky. If it stays like this, it's gonna be a long night for stargazing. Behind me, we've got the Presidentials and a whole bunch of other mountains that I don't know enough to start rattling off. But man, oh man, what a beautiful day. All right, so I backtracked a little bit from the pond where the junction is. I know I could have probably just filtered right from the pond, but this is a little bit of an outflow, and at least the water's moving. Water's clear. It might not look like it here, but it's some pretty good water. I've drank some pretty brown tannin water, and I've drank out of puddles, and I don't want to drink out of the pond. I know there's beavers around, and that water seems, it's just not moving that much. It's probably fine, but I like the fact that this water's moving. Yeah, I'm glad I went to that other water source. That doesn't look too good. I told you I've drank worse, but I don't want to do it unless I have to. And we don't have to. And, there's supposed to be a reliable-ish water source up there, but I'm not risking it. So I've got 2.5 liters, and it's only 3 miles from here, so I can carry that, no problem. I've been carrying a lot more water for a lot longer the past few weekends. So this, I told you, I'm flying today. Pack feels great. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, so from Unknown Pond, I'm taking the trail. I'm pretty sure it's just the Kilkenny Ridge Trail. But this is what we got. I mean, this thing is overgrown. Anytime I head through stuff like this isn't the first time I've done this either. I always get a little sketched out just because I can't see. It looks like it's clearing out a little bit there. But coming through that section up there, I don't know, I'm probably worried about nothing, but thank God this bridge is here. That would have sucked. I would have done it, but that would have sucked. I think that is home for the night. Cool. Thank you so much, Forest Service, for this bridge. It looks like we have another partial bridge. It's all right. This is great. I saw the body of water. I was like, oh no, there's not going to be 2 bridges, but it's passable. I bet you get some pretty cool birds out here. Ooh, beautiful weather. Part beaver dam, part bridge. Make a little jump here. If I fall, I will put it on camera. Oh! It almost happened. The log rolled. I thought it was gonna be nailed. How you like them apples? Oh, wow. It's so nice. We're having fun out here. Good chance that's the ridge we just came down, kind of on the backside. Good chance. This is a nice area. Boggy little marsh. Couple different ponds. Maybe someday I'll have to get into fishing. White-throated sparrows. A nailed bridge this time. Well, there we go. That's your first viewpoint. I'm going to go explore, see what else we got, because I don't think this is the viewpoint. Look at that view. Let's go find some more views. Wow. Now that is a view. Feels so good. Wow. It's gonna be a good night. I don't see a ton of clouds. There's some. I'll have to figure out which direction I'm looking. If I'm looking at the presidentials, then that's got to be south. That means the Milky Way core would be right around here. No moon. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hey, there's the bog. There's the bog I almost fell in. Probably can't see it. Look at this view! Alright, well, I'm set up in the woods, not far from the viewpoint, so I'll be able to dash out here for either sunset, sunrise, or some Milky Way photography. There's nobody here. I waited a little while. You know, I just didn't want to set up if there were people here and be like in the way of the scenery. But day's moving on now and there's nobody here, so I think we're good. Yeah, clouds are supposed to move in. I might have already said that, but I'm just gonna chum around camp, chill out, and enjoy the view. I'll talk to you later. Alright, well, sunset is upon us. And we've got clouds rolling in, or wafting in, I guess. And they're not catching. The sun is just starting to dip back there. And I think the mountain range is going to block the rays from getting up to these clouds, which would give them color. It may be a wash photography-wise. I'm gonna set my alarm for around midnight. I checked my cloud app and it looks like there's a little break, maybe around midnight, 1 o'clock. We'll see. We will see. Such a beautiful spot though. The shadows look great. I wish I had a little bit longer lens right now because it would be nice to pick off little compositions, but you can only bring so much. And yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens tonight. All right, well, you can probably hear that wind. It's about 2 in the morning now. I just got back in. I poked my head out earlier. The stars were out. I can't believe we made that work. I think we just got some photos. Definitely got at least 2 photos that I'm going to be happy with. There is a little bit of low cloud just on the horizon, but clear enough to make a few shots. I can't believe we just scored, honestly. I didn't think we were going to get anything tonight, and yeah, so thrilled to be able to see the Milky Way again and be able to photograph it again tonight. So I hope you enjoy these shots, and I will talk to you in the morning. Well, good morning. I can't believe we made that Milky Way work last night, which is great because sunset was burning over there where I didn't have a view. Sunrise was burning over here where I didn't have a view. So it was great. We hit on the Milky Way. This ledge basically faces, it must face almost directly south. So, incredible trip. That wind was kicking last night. It sounded a little sketchy, but I think it's just the way that this ledge is situated. It makes it sound a lot worse than it is. But yeah, I had a big day yesterday. Went to bed at 9 last night, got up again at 12, went back to bed at 2:30, and then got up at 4:30. And now I've got a 6-mile hike out of here. So I need to let these legs rest for a little bit, and we'll see where the next adventure brings us. Such an incredible trip. This ledge is a great viewpoint. If anybody's local, Rogers Ledge, great spot. I hope you enjoyed some of those Milky Way photos. It was kind of done on the fly. The wind was blowing so bad that I was really trying to make things work, and compositions were limited because I am on that ledge out there and I wasn't going anywhere near the edge to explore anything other than kind of what I knew 100% was safe. Yeah, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped we got that Milky Way. We'll take it. All right, I'm gonna pack up, have my coffee, and take one more look at the ledge out there, and that should wrap this one up. Well, that's going to do it for me, everybody. These views are amazing. Not great for sunrise or sunset, but we scored with the Milky Way. Oh, such an incredible trip. Can't wait till the next one. I've definitely got to let my legs rest a little bit, so probably take the rest of the weekend off. But I will see you soon. Thanks for coming along. Bye.